नमस्कार दोस्तों, दिस इज़ पार्ट 4। इससे पहले हम लोगों ने 1, 2, 3 पार्ट अपलोड किए हैं, आप उसको देख सकते हैं। इस पार्ट में हम स्टार्ट करेंगे 27 से। 27 क्वेश्चन, गोल्ड ट्रेंस यानी रिजर्व ट्रेंस रिफर्स टू। ऑप्शन 1, अ लोन सिस्टम ऑफ वर्ल्ड बैंक। ऑप्शन बी, वन ऑफ द ऑपरेशंस ऑफ सेंट्रल बैंक। ऑप्शन सी, अ क्रेडिट सिस्टम ग्रांटेड बाय WTO टू इट्स मेंबर्स। ऑप्शन डी, a credit system granted by IMF to its members. So the correct answer is D. I hope आप लोगों ने D मार्क किया होगा। Question 28. With reference to provisions contained in part 4th. जब हम बात करते हैं पार्ट 4 की तो हमारे दिमाग में आता है डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी। ठीक है, सो डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है। अब यहाँ पे कौन कौन से ऑप्शंस करेक्ट होंगे? सो द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज दे शैल बी इन्फोर्सेबल बाय कोर्ट्स। एज वी नो, डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी आर नॉट enforceable in any court, right? So this option seems incorrect. Option 2, they shall not be enforceable by any court. Yes, option 2 is correct. Option C, the principles laid down in this part are to influence the making of laws by state. Yes, this is correct. So here option 2 and 3 are correct. So our answer will be 2 and 3, D. Now move on the question 29. Here consider the following statements. Here two statements are given. You just have to look and read carefully. Number 1, according to the Constitution of India, a person who is eligible to vote can be made a minister in a state for 6 months, even if she or he is not a member of legislature of that state. Option 2, according to the Representation of People's Act 1951, a person convicted of a criminal offence and sentenced to imprisonment for 5 years is permanently disqualified from contesting an election even after his release from prison. It seems both options are incorrect. So our answer will be D. I hope आप लोगों ने D किया होगा। Now question 30. Consider the following statements. Option 1, the President of India can summon a session of Parliament at such place as he or she thinks fit. Yes, this is correct. Option 2, the Constitution of India provides for 3 sessions of Parliament in year, but it is not mandatory to conduct all 3 sessions. This is incorrect. Option 3, there is no minimum number of days that the Parliament is required to meet in a year. Yes, this is correct. So 1 and 3 is correct. So our answer is C, 1 and 3, right? So this is part 4. We will discuss some questions. In upcoming parts we will discuss remaining questions. आने वाले पार्ट में हम बचे हुए क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करेंगे। थैंक यू वेरी मच। थैंक यू।